Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Slick Muff, and I'm back again with another video, and I just got home from Deadpool, and before Deadpool, I thought I was going to be watching the Batman v Superman trailer, and it turns out that was actually not the case. I was informed that we were going to be seeing trailer number 4, the one that dropped at like 11 or, 12 in the morning, or not in the morning, at noon, whatever, and I was really looking forward to seeing it at, before the movie, before Deadpool at 7 p.m., so I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch it because I want to see it in Deadpool for the first time. It'd be a really hype moment in the theater. And I remembered that I go to the Grand, and the Grand does not show trailers before the movies. It's like a remarkable thing in movies. Like, the time that's listed on your ticket is actually when the movie starts. It's like, whoa, that's like groundbreaking. No 40 minutes of trailers. But I do actually enjoy the trailers. That's one of my favorite things about watching movies. I would have loved to have seen the Jungle Book trailer, the new one, and the new Batman v Superman trailer. But, I also like the fact that the movie actually starts when it's advertised too. Anyway, today I want to actually review Deadpool because my videos about Batman v Superman are going to be going up tomorrow. I'll probably have at least 2 Batman v Superman videos, probably an in-depth breakdown and then a trailer review, I think is what we'll do with that. So I'm going to refrain from giving my thoughts on that. Look forward to that tomorrow. With that being said, let's get into the Deadpool review. Now, this movie, it just was phenomenal. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a surprise, a pleasant surprise, and that's saying something, because it's saying something in the sense that everybody knew this movie was going to be good. I really think everybody thought it was going to be good. The marketing campaign, we've heard so much about it. We've heard everybody talk about how good it is, and indeed, it really, really was so good. It was brilliant. It was kind of witty, intelligent, and groundbreaking in that sense. And the movie was very funny. Ryan Reynolds, he's a great actor, and he fits into Deadpool really well. The movie was just so thoroughly enjoyable. The action scenes are great when they're there. There's a good amount of them for a low-budget movie. Keep in mind, guys, this movie was made for $50 million. That is a quarter of what Batman v Superman was made for, and they're not, paying Gal Gadot, sorry, I just learned how to pronounce her name the other day, Ben Affleck, etc. And I know that actually actor salaries aren't included in the budget, but you get the point. There's a lot of really good action scenes that look like they're probably on the same level of Batman v Superman and, Star Wars and really big budget movies like that, and they're doing it for much cheaper. So certainly the movie doesn't have the scale of something like Batman v Superman, where, you see entire cities being demolished by alien attacks, but there's a lot of great action in the movie, and it's really focused on the characters. And the big surprise to me that really, really thoroughly surprised me and sold me on the movie even more than I was, because the comedy's there, the comedy's great, the action's there, and the action is great. We all knew that going in. I don't think anyone had any doubt seeing it, what we seen from the comedy and the trailer and the action from the trailer. I mean, it just looked phenomenal. And, the promotional stuff, I think, show that there's a lot of great people working on this movie, a lot of very funny people that are, working on the, on the behind the scenes kind of thing. So I think we all knew the comedy and the action was going to be there. What really surprised me was the emotional stuff. And they really, really did their best and did a phenomenal job at doing so, at turning Deadpool, who is certainly an anti-hero in every sense of the word, and turning him into a victim. Because I think otherwise, more casual fans, I mean, myself included, I've never read a Deadpool comic in my life, by the way, but, I'm also just a big fan of superhero movies, so I would have liked it either way. But I was concerned that maybe some other people would not like Deadpool because he's very crude and he kills people for seemingly no reason sometimes. And, he's not very, very, nice, I guess you could say. They did a great job at showing him that he is the victim, and they show that in his origin story via flashbacks. I won't give any more information about that, but the breaking the fourth wall stuff, it's all so good. Everything that you like in the trailer, you will love even more in the movie. I will warn you that there is a good amount of stuff that you'll recognize from the movie, because, they've shown probably an equal amount as they've shown in Batman v Superman. The problem, the movie is barely over an hour and a half long, and Batman v Superman is 2.5 hours long, so you do have to keep that in mind, that you're dealing with a movie that's much shorter, so inherently, you'll recognize more of it if you've seen the TV spots and the trailers, which I have as, the position that I am as a YouTuber. I like to watch these things, but, you may not have seen all of them, but even if you have, there's a ton of movies still packed in there. You've probably seen maybe like less than 1/20th of it. I mean, it's not at all a big concern, but there definitely are some big jokes that you maybe think like, oh, I would have liked to actually seen that for the first time in the trailer, like everybody would have laughed, but since everybody's seen it like 100 times, there are those jokes, like from the initial trailer, like the entire taxi cab sequence, you've seen pretty much most of it, so, nobody's like dying or laughing hysterically, except for me. I found a lot of the stuff that like other people weren't laughing at, like I was really laughing at. Maybe, I don't know, I have a weird sense of humor. But this movie is just so hysterical. It's so good throughout. The action is phenomenal. I don't know I'm just repeating myself at this point, so I'm gonna end the commentary here. You guys know how I stand on the movie. It's great. You just have to see it. It's so good. Any parents watching? I don't think any are, but I would let my 13-year-old see it. I mean, absolutely. It really is not that bad. It really, truly is not. There is a sex scene in the movie. It does not show anything graphic. There actually is a penis in the movie now that I think about it. I'd let my 13-year-old see it. Nonetheless, I would let my 13-year-old see it. You know, it's a little edgy, no doubt about it. It's an R-rated movie, but I would let my 13-year-old see it. That's all I'll say about that. And you know, mom, dad, come on, let Johnny see the movie. Come on, it's gonna be awesome. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, can feel free to like button. Deadpool's great, guys. So thoroughly surprised by this movie. This movie exceeded my expectations, which I was fearful in a sense that it wouldn't, because everyone's talking about, oh, the marketing campaign's so great, oh, the movie's gonna be so good. Expectations were really high. You know, a movie like that can falter under those high expectations, and this movie did the opposite. It exceeded it. I was so pleased about that. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, again, feel free to like button. My name is Slick Moth, and we will see you in the next one.